Hi. Happy 2 years. Oh my god. Yeah, that was crazy. Hi. What's up? Guess what today is? It's January 10th, 2013. Which means it's been 2 years since January 10th, 2011. Which means that we've been official for like 2 years now. Oh my god. That's crazy. So, I decided that it's only appropriate that I am girly and I'm covered in a blanket right now because I'm really cold. So, it's only appropriate for me to, display my girly side, and I wanted to give you the full effect. So, my hair's out, and I'm out, and yeah. So, I promise I don't look like a raccoon. But anyways, so, where to begin? Let's start with my Daniel folder. This is all. I look evil. That's okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so start with this. What is this? Oh, these were just random sketches. Oh, look at us. It's us. Look, see. Aww. Isn't that so cute? This is my Monopoly board of us. Oh my god. This is all freshman year. This is Ox. So cute. And then look at this. Look who it is. Oh my god. Isn't it crazy? So, looking back at this, it's just so weird, like looking at how creepy I was and realizing that I haven't changed a bit. Like, I'm still so creepy. Daniel Conversations, labeled up at the top. Whoa. And it's all here. It just amazes me, really, more than anything, that we've made it this far. It's, looking at all of this, it's just overwhelming, really, the amount of care that really went into everything. Because, I don't know, I feel like I understand that I am a bully, and, I feel kind of bad, but it's alright. Seeing how much we showed each other, how much we care, and remembering the fact that this was so soon in the relationship, it just is incredible to me that it worked, really, because the fact that you enjoyed my presence after seeing me at my worst, that's something to be respected for, I really am so grateful that you did, though. And, I wouldn't change anything about our circumstance, how we met, our situation, because I think that's part of what makes us so special, that's part of our growth and part of our maturity, really. Not even as people, but as a couple, too, because, I don't like to brag, whatever, but I think that we're one of the most mature couples that I've ever, seen in high school, because, people always, sit there and they talk about, oh, I'm so upset with my boyfriend because he didn't go to a movie with me, or like he hung out with his friend instead. And then I asked him, like, is this like a constant thing, or is this like a one-time thing? And they're like, oh, like this happened, but I think it's like over, like this, I don't want it to ever happen again. And I'm like, you should be happy that he's healthy, and it's not like he's cheating on you. Guys need bro time too. Like, I totes understand. And it's not like just girls at fault too, because guys are too. I think guys are, if a girl, let's say, so much as, talks to another guy or talks to their best friend, oh man, shit gets crazy. And, thinking about our relationship, I know that me and Cameron, like, I know you wouldn't expect anything, but even at first, ignoring the fact that he has a girlfriend, because people who are in relationships with other people still get jealous over that, I personally was at fault with this one, but we're just talking about boys right now. I just think it's ridiculous that people just give up after jealousy, or after, something so dumb like not hanging out. It's unfair. It's unreasonable. It's just awful. It's a waste of time. If you're just gonna do that with every relationship, what's the point in dating, That's why I'm so glad that I have someone constant, As much as people think that we don't have a constant relationship, but we do, because when we talk, it's the same feeling every time, It's not like, even when we're mad at each other, we know that we still love each other. And it's not like that with other couples. I'm really grateful for that, And it makes me so happy to know that you could be pissed at me, but if something went wrong, that had nothing to do with you, and I was upset, I know that if you were mad at me, you would still listen, you would still help me, and that's not how it is with so many other people. I'm sometimes in awe, of how much you care, and that's not a bad thing. I think it's really beneficial, to my mental health, and I really appreciate you, It's quite amazing to say that I'm dating a jelly Danish. It's not many people can say that. They're very hard to get, most of the time they just end up in the digestive system, but not this one, no. I just thank you, thank you for all you've given me, because I feel like you overthink me, because I'm the villain, really, of this relationship, because you're that superhero that no matter what bad happens, he still comes and turns around and saves the day, whereas I can be a Debbie Downer, and I know I can, and it's harder for me to get out of that. It's harder for me to accept, my problems and my faults. And that's why I look up to you, I think it's amazing that no matter what gets thrown at you, you handle it maturely, and you do handle it. You don't procrastinate, you don't push it off. You handle it. And, although sometimes some decisions aren't the best, like punching a tree, you learn your lessons. You have an amazing story to tell, one that not many people can say. And to top it off, you're healed, you know? I mean, yeah, there's some wounds, but it's nothing that you can't handle, you know? If this would have happened, if this situation would have happened to me a year earlier than it did, you know, this all would have been so much different. And I just think that, you know, when people say, oh, this person was there at the right place and in the right time, you know, I'm just like, yeah, like Daniel, he came into my life at the right place, at the right time. Because I was so superficial, and had you, you know, been in Barrington when we met, had we met in Walmart, per se, things would have been so much different, because I definitely would have been the type to just start hitting on you, to start, you know, getting deep into things, if that makes sense, you know? And that's not what we're about. And I'm glad that's not what we're about. I'm glad that it's more on truth and honesty, loyalty, and respect. Because I think that most relationships lack that. They lack the respect. I respect you, you know? Although, you know, I joke about, you know, like, oh, Aaron, or like, oh, Zane, or, you know, Johnny Depp. Like, I'm never going to actually do it. I could never put myself through that. Put myself through hurting the person who kept me alive. I could never do that. You know, the person that I idolize, the person that is my best friend, the person that I love, the person I want to grow old with. Why would I do that, you know? And, you know, I understand that I go too far sometimes, and I don't remind you enough that I do love you with so much feeling that I get emotional while just talking about it right now. I can't do this, but I think your love is beautiful, you know? Everything about it, the way you treat me, the way you talk to me, the way you talk about me, the way you use your face, you know, it's all of it. I wouldn't change a thing about you. I wouldn't take anything back. I think that all the fights we had were necessary. I think every conversation we had was necessary. And I really hope that you feel the same way. So, yeah. That was really emotional. Don't have a working instrument, so I'm gonna have to go a cappella on this shit. I mean, I could just... You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Ooh, baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it hard to tell. You don't know, oh, you don't know you're beautiful. Yeah. You can't go to bed without your cup of tea. Or maybe that's the reason that you talk in your sleep. And all the conversations are the secrets that I keep, though it makes no sense to me.
I know you've never loved the sound of your voice on tape. You've never want to know how much you weigh. You still love to squeeze into your dreams, but you're perfect to me.
I have to have something to ruin the moment.
Show me how loud you're getting better all the time, and turn it on, get some more. Is it always on the teeth? Another clever word to something unsuspected hurt, and as you step onto the line, I'm not just to the feet. Now take my country, ready to go on the streets, and now I'm in it. It was really on me, and now you feel the way. Taking out today. Nice what you did. You're gonna go forward with a confident voice and a beating stars. And you look between me, and you look between me, and you walk through the way. And more inside, still loving in your eyes, still running for the light.
Yeah, that was Toe Talks. Maybe I'll show you my forehead. Oh my God, Daniel. Okay. This is your real present. This is your real present. You're going to see my forehead. Okay. Alright. Oh my God, it's Sarah with no hair in her face. Oh my God, she looks like a boy. Oh my God, look at me, Daniel. Look at me. I'm a total boy. Oh! Who would have known that I am actually a boy? This is crazy. Do you see this? Do you see this? This is what happens after homework. This is what my hair looks like after I do my homework. Yeah. This is why I don't wear my hair like this. I look like a faggot. Yeah, no. Awkward. Well, it was nice talking, not really, talking at you. I love you. I love you. Make good choices and see you next year.